the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go.
You got a lot of guys. You got Joshua. He's the old school fighter. I feel like he did good in the early 90s. You got Wilder, got that old school power. You got that Julian Jackson power. You got the Charlos. Charlos are old school to me. Gary Russell. They're old school to me. Javante Davis, old school. So I mean, it's just a lot of fun.
Errol, I got you a couple of minutes. First of all, how you feeling?
I feel good.
Looking in shape?
Oh yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
He look clean though. He look
conservative
actually. How was the face-off with Mike? You guys faced off moments ago.
How was it? It was dope, man. It was cool, man. It really gets you pumped up, especially being in training camp for a long time and just the same thing over and over and over. It's good to break away from camp. And then, it's rare you get to look at your opponent and it gets you pumped back up and get your blood, really flowing. And, it's like, you start the camp again. You can't wait to get back in the gym and train hard and focus for the next 4 weeks.
You're one of the most dangerous guys in boxing, one of the nicest guys. When do you turn it on?
I'm not really that nice. I mean, it stays on. It stays on, but you got to know when. It's just like when a lion. A lion can play with his cubs, he can pick his cub up in his mouth and carry him and walk him miles. But when it's time to hunt, it turns on and something different happens. So that's the same thing with me.
How come we see no video out of your camp? Is that on purpose or is that by mistake? Or
that's what I always do. That's just how I am. I don't really gotta do videos. I wouldn't even have social media if it wasn't for boxing and the profession that I am.
Are you hiding something in the camp, man?
I ain't hiding nothing in the camp.
No.
This is what I do, man. I'm not that guy that just film everything I do or walk around with a film crew and things like that.
By the way, I saw what you tweeted when they said, what do you think of Pacquiao-Thurman? Yeah. And you said he needs a tune-up.
He needs to have a tune-up, man. He can't come back 2 years and then fight Pacquiao. I would like that fight after I fight Mikey Garcia and beat Garcia. So, I think it's the fight that definitely could be made.
Thurman?
Oh, no, me and Pacquiao.
Pacquiao said he wants the winner.
Yeah, he's watching this fight.
Thurman need to chill.
Is that what you want after this fight? Is that kind of the fight you prefer after this?
Oh, definitely. Not looking past Mikey Garcia at all, but it's a fight that I don't have to think about. Definitely, that's another pay-per-view fight.
What do you think about what? What do you think about what?
I don't know. Thurman didn't look so good, and I think Pacquiao lost a few steps in his bounce. So, that's an interesting fight.
Everybody's trying to guess what is that one thing that Mikey Garcia saw. Did you hear what Tim Bradley said?
Yeah, man, Tim Bradley. What did he say again?
That you don't move your head.
He didn't move
you
his
never
head.
lost.
He didn't move his head. All the wars he been in, all the countless wars he been in where, he was out on his feet. Dude said he was in one war where he said he was slurring for a year. So, it is what it is. I don't move my head, but when have you seen me with a swollen eye? When have you seen my nose bleeding? When have you seen I had a cut? So you can say I don't move my head, I block punches. You can look at my fight, you can break them down. I block punches, I probably don't slip punches, but I do block them, I do, parry punches and things like that. So until you see me with knots on my head and swollen eyes and, bleeding out my nose and with cuts, you can't say nothing.
This is obviously the biggest fight this year. How's it from your end 4 weeks away exactly on this day?
Oh, man, it's great, man. I feel good, 100% ready. I've been training hard, been focused. Like I said, it's great to break away from camp and just get a, different look on things and, meet my opponent and, we did the little face-off and, seeing what he's seeing and just looking into his eyes. Like I said, get your blood flowing, get your pump back up.
It's a 50-50 fight, but the odds maker have 3-1. How do you see it?
Like I said, even if it's not, an even fight, in my brain, I psych myself out. I'm not, in my brain when I'm training, I'm not the bigger guy. I'm not the most physical guy. I'm not, he's not moving up 2 weight class. In my head, I'm facing another welterweight, and I feel like skills matter, talent matter, and, basically, boxing IQ matter. more than anything. So I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm the big guy, I'm just gonna run right through him, or I'm gonna mow him down. No, it's not gonna be like that. And if it is like that, good. But I'm not gonna make myself believe that. I'm gonna prepare for a strong, focused, hungry, quick, fast, Mikey Garcia.
You two have been very gentlemanlike.
Developing a sense of animosity for Garcia. Not you don't like the guy, but to help you train, do you develop a sense of animosity for Garcia or any other fighter?
No, me it's all business. With Kell Brook, I really didn't like him that much, leading up to the fight. They called me Jeff Lacey 2.0. But Mikey been pretty respectful. But it doesn't change how I fight in the ring.
Sure.
I'm physically demanding in the ring. I'm mentally demanding in the ring. And, I'm that guy that if I can knock you out, I'm gonna go for the knockout.
So one more question from me. You mentioned that you're not really concerned with what he brings to the table. More so focused on your training and what you bring to the table. Is that to say that you don't watch any tape or you don't train him? You're just coming in there like a beast. You're a beast to prepare for any fighter, any style fighter you're ready that's in the ring?
Like with me, like I always say, I'm a boxing fan first, and I've always been a boxing fan. So I don't have to watch tape with Mike Garcia because I've been watching Mikey Garcia, even not knowing I was gonna fight him. I've been watching him, since he was at 126. So I've been a boxing fan. It's like the Kell Brook fight. People like, you watch film? I was like, I don't have to watch film because I've been watching him. So I know what he does. Yeah, I'm in it. I watch these fighters when I'm running. I watch them on YouTube. I watch old fights on YouTube. I watch the guys, today on YouTube a lot. So, I don't really have to watch film with him because I'm already familiar with him. Me just being a boxing fan overall.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Errol, with social media, you seem to be in tune with all of it. You don't say much, but you seem to be watching. Is it safe to say that you kind of have your ears to everything that's going on? Who's talking? Who's saying what? All that?
Yeah, I be attuned to different stuff. I don't, I take a lot of stuff for a grain of salt, but I am attuned to a lot of stuff. I just keep my ears open and people tell me a lot of stuff and things like that. I'm definitely never, absolutely.
I remember you telling me at a Caleb fight, I asked you, Mikey and Robert had been saying that they were, it looks like they saw something and they were going for the knockout. You said keep that same energy. You have that, you want that, right? You want that smoke. You want that kind of aggressive type situation.
Oh, definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna say what you said, keep the same energy when the bell rings, and have that same energy and that same kind of mindset. So we have to have that mindset.
Are you that guy that maybe will remind them what they were saying in the ring? Like do you talk to your opponents at all, or do when opponents talk to you, do you kind of answer back in the ring? Do you have that conversation?
If they talk to me, I might answer back. I mean, that's what we're going a lot. That's how I really talking trash and sparring and things like that. But once the fight starts, I mean, there's nothing more to say. As soon as the bell rings, it's time to lay hands on my opponent and ready to talk to him.
Errol, who's the better basketball player? You, Tank, or Broner?
Me. Tank can't hoop.
I've seen him. He is.
Tank can't hoop.
Too short?
He just can't hoop. He's not that good.
How about AB?
Twin can hoop. AB can hoop. AB can hoop. But I already beat AB before. I beat him at the Olympic Training Center.
What about Joshua Miller, man? What do you think about that fight?
That's a good fight, man. That's big. I mean, Miller's gonna hype the fight up himself. So I mean, that's a huge fight. That's something he's been asking for. I root for Big Baby to win. He's the guy. He's from America, so I got to root for my hometown guy. I got to root for my dude, my countryman. So I'm going for Big Baby.
Canelo Jacobs. Break that one down for me.
That's a good one, man. Jacobs bring the size, bring the reach, bring the ability, and things like that. Canelo's a dog, man. Canelo's a guy, that's going to fight. He has the skill, he has the ability, he has the experience, and that's going to be a good one, man. Danny has the power too. Canelo has that grit, has that good fundamentals.
Do you see it as Canelo trying to get inside, Jacobs trying to box him from the outside, being he's a big, taller guy?
I think so. I think Canelo can do both. He can fight the inside and the outside. So I think he's gonna use whatever it takes.
Who's the favorite in that fight?
I think Canelo's the favorite. I think Canelo's the favorite, but Danny Jacobs no pushover. Danny Jacobs has good skills and good ability and good punching power.
Where does Triple G land in the whole middleweight picture for you?
He land right there with the Charlos, man, with Jamal Charlo. So you need to go ahead and get that over with.
What do you think of Tank's last knockout?
Man, Tank, man. he ended it too early. Like, I'm in camp, so I be wanting, you know, fights to last longer. So after he knocked him out, I was just stuck there like, now what I'm gonna do. So man, he did what he supposed to do though. I mean, that's the fighter that he was supposed to knock out, and you know, he knocked him out. So I'm proud of him getting that victory and getting that win, and on to the next.
Thanks.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.